Good evening, dear students. So today we'll talk about HRA, house rent allowances. Usually what happens, employers, they provide rent-free accommodation like quarters and all to the employees. But not all the employers will be able to provide rent-free accommodation, right? Say for example, our college, they are not providing us rent-free accommodation. They are not providing us quarters to stay, right? In such cases, what happens is that the employer has to pay compensation to the employee for not providing the rent-free accommodation, because they are paying rent and staying by themselves. So the employer has to provide compensation. So what they do, they provide compensation in the form of cash, okay, so that they can pay the rent from that cash. So that compensation is actually known as house rent allowances. That is HRA. Is that clear? Now let's talk about the tax treatment of HRA, which is our main concern, okay? The tax treatment. Now one thing you have to remember is that whatever HRA they are receiving, the full amount is not taxable, not the full amount. There is some exemption, meaning if the employee is giving me, say for example, 5,000 rupees as HRA. So what happens, the full HRA, I will not have to pay tax in that full 5,000 rupees. There are some exemption. So we will be discussing about those exemption. Whether I have to pay the full 5,000 or lesser than that or more than that, that is what we have to discuss.